Hello there, everybody. Welcome to February 26, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time, to Dream Team Marketing Pros Hangout. Now, tonight we have four important subjects to cover. The first one is we have reorganized the platform a little bit, making it, I think, a little bit more variety and not too explosive. I really like it. I've had some feedback from some of the main members in our group, and mostly everybody so far is happy with what we did. And it was a collective thought, like it. At first, I had decided to do something on myself, and without really taking into consideration what everybody wanted. Well, that was a big mistake because it is a community, and I reorganize myself, my thoughts, and hey, it is a community. We can decide things together. I think that's what's going to make the strength of Dream Team Marketing Pros. So I'm for that. It's okay. I mean, let's go with the majority. What I'm going to do tonight is two things. I want to share, first of all, the platform, what we did, and how it works. And after that, I'm going to share Ford Ad Pays, because some people are confused a little bit about Ford Ad Pays. Where do you put your banner? How does it work exactly? So let me share a little bit of that. I also have Aaron online, who's going to be sharing Beyond Bush. He's the expert who got me into Beyond Bush. So we'll let him share a little bit how that works so we can demystify what all that's about. Following that, we'll have Justin, who's going to be coming on to make two announcements. First of all, as you can see, I have some friends here. So usually at this time they're asleep, but tonight we're a little bit late. We're behind schedule. And Justin will be sharing two things. We'll be sharing Volishin, which is launching today internationally, because until today we were allowed to pay in the United States, but in Canada and the rest of the world we weren't able to pay. Starting today, we can pay everywhere. I mean, this is it. We have to get in. You have till the 5th of next month to become a founder. So until March 5, get in if you want to get into Volishin, become a founder. With that, Justin will also be talking about Voltage Partners. I mean, there's so much excitement around that. If you just go to the Facebook group and you look at all the people joining continuously, pretty amazing, okay? It's going really, really, really fast. We have a little bit of everything in Dream Team Marketing Pros. We have free programs, and we have a couple of free programs. So you can get into Dream Team Marketing Pros even if you don't have a lot of money to invest, absolutely. You have one program, which is Volishin, which is a $35 a month program, intermediate, and then you have something for a little bit higher end, which is Voltage Partners. So I find it has a nice menu. I love it. I'm happy with it. Most of the people here are happy with it. So let's ride with it. At a certain point, you have to take a stand. You say, this is where I'm going to war. So that's where we're going right now. So the first thing that I want to share with everybody is the platform. So let me share my screen with everybody. Okay. And present. So you go to Dream Team Marketing Pros. You log in with your email, with your password, like usual. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to log in as if I'm a new person, okay, to make everybody understand how to do it.
One of the founders of Dream.
Is So if somebody wants to sign up under you, we'll go through the whole process so everybody understands it visually at the same time as me. And at the end of this Hangout today, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So let's go to the website. Somebody wants to join. First thing that they have to do is they have to sign up, right? What we want to do right now is we want to go to United, wherever. We don't want to go to the capture page. So we sign up. Here it is. That's the magic name that you saw the other day in there.
My name is Justin.
Perfect. Take that off. Phone number. Best email. Here it is.
I think you spelled that wrong.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. What's important is just that I remember the password to get in, Justin. You know, the other day, Thomas said, "Hey, Luigi, there's this guy called blah, 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 blah. Who is he?" I said, "That's me, Thomas. I was testing out your links to see if everything worked." Here it is one more time. Sorry for doing this right now, because I thought it was Justin who was going to start. So I was going to get ready while he was talking, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Copy this. Create. Here. Bingo. Paste.
Hello, my name is Justin.
Bingo. Okay, first thing that we have to do. Step 1. It's called 3 rev shares, 2 bonus links. Look at how easy this is. It's very, very easy to understand and to manipulate and to explain. First of all, I have a nice video that I think I did a pretty good job at explaining it. And you go to step 1. On top it says click here to set up your Dream Team Maximizer. When you open it up, you have a PDF that pops out, and it has Traffic Monsoon, it has Beyond Bush, and it has Forward Ad Pays. These are the 3 rev shares that we decided to run with. At the same time, we made a mass decision to go for 2 bonus buttons. So now anybody can add 1 of their opportunities and even 2 of their opportunities. Now listen carefully. Let's make it clear. You don't have to join everything. I mean, we put whatever there. It's up to you to decide. If you want to just do 1 rev share, just do 1. If you want to do 2, do 2. Now the beautiful thing about it, okay, is the first one, Traffic Monsoon, is free to join. Plus, you have to view 10 ads a day. The second one, Beyond Bush, you have to at least join at $20. You can't join free. It's $20, and you don't have to view any rev. You don't have to view any ads. The third one is Forward Ad Pays. You can join free, and you have to view 4 ads. Okay. So now, when you open up that first link, just wanted to give a little explanation. First thing you do, you come here, you open up the link, you get this PDF. The first thing you do, you go to download. On download, you can see a page here where it says Dream Team Marketing Pros is proud to present Dream Team Maximize, or a little explanation of what it's about. So if you go to the 5 links here, you'll see the 5 links that your sponsor is part of. So in Traffic Monsoon, if I'm already in it, I don't have to join it, right? In Beyond Bush, if I'm not in it, well, then I'll click on Beyond Bush. It'll bring me to the website, and I sign up. Log in, join. Okay. Now to go back to the previous PDF, just go to your arrow on top left, and it'll bring you back to your PDF. So once I've joined Beyond Bush, I note the username because I'm going to need that. Okay. Thank you. There it is. So now, Beyond Bush, I join. Forward Ad Pays, I want to join also. Well, you go to join, it brings you to it. You sign up. Once you sign up, log in, you go backward. So now on my company 1 and my company 2, let's say I already have a company that I'm already part of. Well, I only want to, maybe I want to see what the other one is. So let's go see what my sponsor has. So I go to join 1. I can see that there's my Cube ads here. Go back. And what's on the second one? On the second one, we have another one. Okay, Bit Network. Okay, no problem. So let's take that off now. Once I've decided which ones I wanted to join or not to join, I have all the usernames. You can close. You can go back now to your previous page. And this is where you write in all your usernames. So my username for Traffic Monsoon, let's say it's Jerry. The second one for Beyond Bush, let's say it's Paul. The third one for Forward Ad Pays, it's a number, and you see it's very well explained, because you can see on Traffic Monsoon it says fill in your Traffic Monsoon user ID, username. It says on Beyond Bush, username. On Forward Ad Pays it says ID. It should be a number, so it's an ID number. So 51145. Okay. And on the last 2, this is where it gets important to understand. When you put in your bonus buttons, you have to put in the whole URL. So that starts with HTTP. So you have to put in your whole link, okay? So once you put in all your 5 links, that's where you go to rebrand here on the bottom, rebrand. It's going to open up another little window, and you copy this link. You copy this, and you paste it here on the bottom, where it says user ID. and you save it right on the right side. Another important thing to do right away after you've rebranded it, please. Go back to the little blue man where the icon is. That's where we write all the personal profile information here. Go to your step 1 on the bottom, and where it says Rev Share PDF link, you have to put your link right here too. Save it. That's it. Done. Now everybody that's going to sign up under you is going to have access to those 5 opportunities that you decided to do. Now, let me make it clear. If you only decided to join 2 of those 5 links, that's okay. Well, the other 3 links will go to the admin, okay? So it's up to you if you want to join them or not. Nobody's pushing any buttons. And as you can see, we also have 2 of the 3 that are free. So, I mean, there's not really that much of a problem. And Beyond Bush, for those who I'm not going to get into too many details because Aaron is going to explain it, that you put in $20 and the company gives you back 30. You get 150% back on Beyond Bush. So it's pretty amazing system. Now, I think that's pretty clear. We'll take some questions after for that one. What I'm going to share with everybody right now is why not explain Ford ad pays while I'm on it. Ford ad pays. Let's go to it. Okay, I'm already signed in, so I won't have to enter it. So I'll just go to my log here on the right side where once you signed up, to sign up, it's on your left side here. Okay, you have to join, and you join here on the left side. Once you join, you go on your right side. Now, for those who don't understand Spanish, look on the top on the left side. You'll see flags: Spain, England, Italy, France. So you go to the second flag, top left, the second one, and it puts it in English. Okay, this site, because it's originally from from Spain, I think. So you go to log in. Now look how cool this is. It's going to show you an ad. I'm going to give everybody a trick here, how to view the 4 ads, and it doesn't take any time. This is awesome. So the first thing that we have to do is, you see where it says browse on the left side here? Well, on the bottom, you can see you've seen your ads today. So I'm already green, meaning that I viewed my ads today. But let's say if I didn't view it, it would be a little red check mark. But I'm going to view the ads just to show everybody how I do it. So you go here on top where it says browse ads, click on it. It'll open up another page. And here you have 4 ads. So compared to Traffic Monsoon, where we have to view 10, in Ford ad pays, we only have to view 4. Now look at my trick. I open up, here, let me push this here. So I open up the first one. And while that's opening up, I go back to the previous page on top. I reload it. I open up the second one. I go back to the previous page. I reload it. I open up the third one. I go back to the previous page. I reload it. I hope I'm not going too fast here. I reload it. I open up the fourth one. And here I have my 4 ads that are opening up at the same time. So I don't have to waste another 10 minutes with this program. So now I go back to my initial one that's opened up all on top. And here you can see on top, next to Ford ad pays, where it's yellow, it says, your click has been credited. You may close this window now. Thank you very much. That's my first one. What does this one say? Same thing. You can close your window now. Thank you. Third one, you can close your window now. Thank you. Fourth one, you can close your window now. Okay? That's how easy it is. Now, if you want to go back to the summary and everything, just reload your page. Okay, now it's okay. Went back to English. You go to summary. On the bottom, a little bit lower, you'll see Luigi Bruni, my user ID number. You'll see I have 2 paid referrals. I have 8 free referrals. My commissions, my earnings, my email. On the right side, my balance cash that I can spend, my repurchase balance. By the way, Ford ad pays. You get paid a little bit more than Traffic Monsoon, okay? A little bit more. It's been open for the last 2 years. I think they're at 150,000. It's not as big as Traffic Monsoon, but I think it's pretty respectable. They're at 150,000 right now. So it's going very good. Even in Alexa, the rankings are very good. So how do you put on a banner? That was a question from my friend Thomas today. I'll try to explain it shortly right now. But you know what I'm going to also do, Thomas? I'm going to make a video for each opportunity. I think that is the best thing that we can do because there's too much information to share today. So what I want to do is make a video for Traffic Monsoon, which we already have. I want to make a video for that pace. I want to make a video for Beyond Bush. I want to make a video for Four Corners. I'm going to make a video for each program that we have in our platform. And we're going to put that all on our training, where we have a section for that. So this way, anybody can go to it and learn exactly how to do all the different things that we need how to do. To put on a banner, you have to go here on top. You go to advertisement. You go to directory. Here it says list company now. So it opens up another list here, list my company now. So you click on list my company now. Now here you have to write allocated credits. See, I have 105 credits. How many credits do I want to put on this banner? Well, I can put 20. I can put 30. I can put up to 104. A name for the title. So make money. So just as an example, everybody. Okay. Here the description. You don't have to fill up the description too much. The banner URL 468 times 60. So that's where we go to our dream team. And we go to our banner section. It is. Let's go get one of the marvelous banners that Justin has made for us. So let's say we take this one here, copy it. I'm not sure if we have to take the whole thing or just part of it, like in Traffic Monsoon. And you know, test and trial. So we'll just find out as we go along. So you click it here on banner. And URL, that's the invalid image size. So that means I didn't put the right thing. So let me see if it's basically, I only have to take HTTP all the way to my GIF then. Probably that. Go back. Okay, image, invalid image size that we have to go with. And URL. And URL. Okay. URL.
Hello, my name is Justin Halliday.
Yep, I know. We know that already, Justin.
And I am one of the founders of Dream. And I am one of the founders.
Okay. We found a way now. So here it is, and bingo, invalid banner size. Okay, so that means I have to play around with it. Okay, Thomas, I have to find the exact banner size. But basically, where you put your banners is, you go to advertisement, directory. Once you go to directory, you go to list my company now. You choose your information here, find the right size banner. Let's play around with it, and that's where you put your banners. And you know what? Let's make it simple. We're going to get into a more detailed explanation of how to do all that. So let me just stop sharing my screen right now. So, step one. You saw everybody how you do your PDF. We have a video on it. I just showed you right now. We're going to post this video also on our Facebook group on the chat. It's pretty easy. Sign up for your links, join whatever you want, and let's just go with this, okay? I really think we have a nice, I'm trying to find a word here. You know, like in the kitchen, you say a nice menu, a variety of things. So I like what we have, and I'm just ready to roll with it. Ford Ad Pays, it's a marvelous program. You can get in for small amount. I think you can start with $5, $10. So, and plus you get paid on your first level, second level, third level. So the people under you on each level, you get paid for it. There's one other program that I want to share while we're on our rev shares. Are you ready, Aaron, to share a little bit for Beyond Bush?
I lost your volume, buddy.
No, I had it on me.
It gets me every time.
So just before bringing you on, Aaron, by the way, is a fellow networker. He's a builder. He's another machine. He's somebody who I met on another system already a while back, and I admired his tenacity. You can tell he's always motivated. He's always talking open. He's somebody who believes in what he's doing. He believes in himself, and he believes in this business. And it's fun because the more that you surround yourself with people like that, the more that you become like that, and the more that the results follow. Like, it's just amazing because I remember where I was 25 years ago, where I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, where I was even last year, and where I am right now. And it's just getting better and better. There's more and more people that I'm attracting around me that are beautiful people. It's funny because success attracts success. So let me just close that off because it just keeps looking off. So without taking too much time, Beyond Bush is something that Aaron is a little bit more familiar with. And I think it's important that everybody understands it a little bit. So please explain it to us, Aaron. It will be more than a pleasure. Thank you very much.
All right.
You can share your screen.
First of all, I thank you guys for letting me come onto your hangout and get behind the curtain with you guys. So, like Luigi said, I am Aaron Johnson. Most people call me Mr. Aaron because, as you can see, I have a daycare, Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron. So I teach children and I also teach adults too. So let's get right into it. What you guys want to learn about today is Beyond Push. And I like to start with good affirmations. So as I do in my daycare with the children in the morning, I have an affirmation from another millionaire. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I plan to be one. So why not start with a millionaire affirmation? So everybody need to say, I believe.
I believe.
You got to say it with your chest. You got, I believe.
I believe.
We believe.
We believe, Aaron. Don't worry.
Believe. All right? So I believe, we believe, and then they will believe. There it is right there. You want to hear about Beyond Push. It's right there on my board, right behind you. So I'm going to go right into sharing my screen. I'm going to turn on my camera so I can share my screen nice and clear for you guys. So I'm going to make sure that this is available to you guys. This is something that's from one of the top earners over in the UK. Let me tell me you guys see that real clear. Can you guys see?
We got it.
Yep.
So it's about to tell you how to use and earn. And after I show you this PDF, I'm going to go into my back office to show you some real-time numbers because it deals with real-time bidding. So Beyond Push is from the UK, and then it moved to Luxembourg, and then now it's moving to Dubai to start up another. They're starting up in Dubai now. They're moving their headquarters once again, and I'm gonna get into more about what's going on with the website sooner than later. So it's just giving you the basic history. As I said, I'm gonna email this out to Luigi right after I get off of here, and let this be possible so you guys can read it on your own. I'm just gonna hit some of the highlights about the trading capital. So what they do, and why we don't have to watch ads, is because what they do, they take the money that you give them, and they front load themselves to buy advertising space. When they buy the advertising space, they sell it to the highest bidder, and there's a small video on that of how the real-time bidding works. It's like 200ths of a second. They go and they sell it to the highest bidder, and that's how they get their money back. We just helping them finance that, so the big companies could pay them the big money, so that way they share the money with us. As you know, everything changed. The game changed on internet marketing when rev shares came into place, and these real-time bidding companies went from making millions to instantly making billions because they own the advertising space. In places like Traffic Monitoring, places like Fort Ad Pays, they have to actually pay a company like Beyond Push to get the advertising space, so the money goes to them. So this is how you get money on top of money. This is going to give you some of the background of how to withdraw your money, how to add your money. Right now they're using Payza and Payer, and as Luigi had told you guys, you got to have a minimum of $20. Most of the stuff that you're breezing through and reading is going to make more sense once I get into my back office. Now this is one of the top leaders from the UK. I haven't had a conversation with him, but I know the person who does have conversations with him. And as you can see in his electronic wallet here, he's making a substantial income by just putting in money and letting it come back. So the language on the website is going to eventually change based off the fact that we can't have all that language for other world monies. So it's 4 basic ways you earn money with Beyond Push, and that is for every pack that you buy, you get 150% back. You get 13% bonus on anyone you bring in, so that's good motivation. And then you also get 2% on anybody that they bring in, so you could get a total of 15% off those people. And then you also get a binary bonus, which I'm gonna go into when I log into my office. And here is one proof of income because it's different kind of money than what I'm used to with the U.S. money. That is actually $5,500, and I'm gonna show you proof of income on mine as well. So let me stop sharing that information and go right into my screen right here. Where is it? I'm gonna log in live so no one can think any mumbo jumbo going on. This is did it share? Nope, it didn't. Let me go back.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, you guys can see it?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm logging in live to mine, and here it goes. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of updates coming to the site. Right now is a glitch that you can't put in a profile picture. And the other thing is that when you log in, this is going to be a red. It's going to be a red line here. You only get your link to share with folks if you make an active deposit
Of $20.
of $20 or more. So right here, they do the daily percentage. This is how much they get a cut of as they go, as they gain in momentum as they go on. So depending on how much you have, is how fast your money will return. I'm going to say that the average time it takes for the money to return, it is a lot longer than one of the other any other revenue shares. As most on Traffic Monsoon, you guys know it takes 55 days or less. On this one, it's about 125 days, but they're making some moves that is going to start coming back faster as when they get to, what is it? When they get to 100,000 users, it qualifies them for another level. That way they could cut out one of their middlemen and go straight to the top and just have to qualify first. So this is my electronic wallet. So far, this is like it's been studied. This has been studied for more than a couple months, but now that I've gotten in, this is like day 7 for me. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit bigger. My total income so far on day 7 has been $49. That's my total earnings. As you can see, I have some money, price, and referral bonuses sitting right there from that income wallet. A binary, which I would have to explain to you a little bit, is $13. That's a real exciting. This is a real exciting thing right here. This binary bonus. It's free money, folks, on the binary bonus. A referral income is $30.80. Thank you, Justin and Luigi, because y'all definitely up in there. And my earnings per my rev share per the packs is $5.46. So you can see I have total 17 first level, but 30 on my second level. And this is where it takes off, folks. I'm going to show you guys what happened today. Now, they're in a different time zone, so they just restarted to 18 joins on their clock over there in the UK. But look at this. I've only been in, this is day 6 or day 7? Day 7. And this is how many people joined this week. That's pretty fast action right there. I mean, as Luigi told you, we met on another system. It took me 3 days to get 183 signups. But I think this is massive because I really didn't do anything to deserve this many people. So I'm going to explain the binary. And please stop me if you have a question. You have any quick questions or something like that?
We'll keep the questions for after the recording, Aaron.
Okay. So this is where the greatest advantage is, and this is the way you have to play it. As I've been looking over, as I like to reverse engineer things, I have the strategy is here. Okay. So you see, the left business, the left team, I have a little bit to do with the left team. That's all people that are spilling over. That's a whole bunch of people that's spilling over. As we scroll down, like it took off so fast that you won't even see Justin and Luigi on my matrix right here. You can't even see them because things took off so fast. Now this Like these guys are mine right here. They're my fellow middle class millionaires right here. This is our team right here. And now I have to build this side. The reason I have to build this side is because all the spillover happens on by default on your left leg. So this is everybody else contributing to the left leg, and what your job is to try to catch it over here on the right. See, that's only what's that, $130 or how they do that? The commas over there, yep. So 130,000. Yeah. So as you can see, this thing it's taking off like wildfire. I can't even believe the numbers myself looking at it. What happens is the binary bonus, I think, is what your ultimate goal is. The binary bonus, you could get up to 60,000 a month from the binary bonus, and that would mean that you get 10%. Whatever business your right leg does, whatever business that your left leg do, whatever one brought in the least amount of money for that day, for that 24-hour period, which is out here on the dashboard. Hopefully you guys are following me. You got to jump back and forth to see
I
it.
want to make it simple a second there. 1 second, okay? Not to confuse everybody too much. Basically, you don't have to view any ads in this, right?
Say what?
First of all, you don't have to view any ads here, okay?
No, you don't post any ads. Not yet.
Second,
You don't watch any ads. And you don't post any ads because they have a feature. Their mindset is they're going to update this whole website. That maybe we'll be able to take part in the real-time bidding, and we'll be able to see the bids actually happen. So because they move in their office, what's that?
the people that come in, that you sign on, or the people that join, do they go automatically on one side or the other? Is it done automatically, or is it you that has to put them left and right?
You can have it on automatic, but I'm gonna suggest that everyone set theirs to the right side.
Yeah, because one side is done from the spillover on top, so you put it on the right side, what people you get.
Right.
Okay,
So
yeah, I can see
the
that.
preferred leg is right.
I wanted to know there. Okay.
Click that and save changes.
Okay.
Now they do have a unique feature in here, and I think I could do that right now. Justin? What's your username on Be On Push?
Should be J Disciple.
Okay. So this is what happens, you guys. With transferring the money through Payza, a lot of people get stuck transferring the money through Payza because Payza is being flooded with all the new people and they have limitations. This is a site and feature that you could do for your team. This is what you want to teach people because a lot of people still have their money hung up at PayPal. So if you have a good flow to your Payza account, which I happen to have, you could go to your e-wallet and you find out that team member, they send you the money through PayPal. You load up your money through Payza and you transfer the money to them so they can get active. You want to get active to make sure that you're taking part in the system of that spillover and everything else is going on. So let's see if I can find them. Let's see, J. I think it automatically look for you. See that? Now Justin needs to go into his back office and make sure that he changes this right here, you guys.
Yeah, because right now we think he's from Afghanistan.
Right, and that's one of the glitches.
How you know I'm not?
Because
what are you trying to say, man? I'm offended.
That's the thing. It's one of the glitches in the site that automatically puts everybody in Afghanistan. So it's top loaded.
So basically, Aaron, I want to get on also with the other two programs because we only have 20 minutes left, so we have 10 minutes for each program. So
okay.
Listen, basically what it comes out to is this, okay? Just to resume it, you get, instead of taking 50 days, it takes 100 days, okay? If I understand.
About 125 days, yeah.
Okay, so instead of 55, it takes 125 days. But instead of getting
Testing.
you get 100, you get 50%, right?
Yes, I'm back in.
Okay, so instead of 10%, you get 50%, first of all. Plus, you also get 13% on your referrals on the first level instead of 10% like the other one. Plus, you also get another 2% on your second level. So far,
Right. And you get the binary bonus. You
and
don't
you
want
get the
to forget
binary
that.
bonus. So when you put all that together, it's a nice little amount of money. So the only thing that we have to do right now is
I'm not
get
eating.
one side build with a
I'm not
spillover
eating.
and put your leg on the right side, the one that we're building right
Been
now.
on the phone the whole time.
Right.
If you have any questions, we'll ask you right after the recording, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much, Aaron. It was a pleasure because I was a little bit confused on it. I wasn't exactly clear, and now I understand it a little bit more. But we'll talk a little bit right after the recording if we have time, because I know that you're also going to be on at 11 o'clock for your hangout pretty soon.
And
So
I'm gonna send you guys the PDF too.
please, thank you very much for sharing it with us.
That was good. That's good
Justin, it's
stuff.
all yours. You got 20 minutes, my friend.
I'm only going to need about 5.
Oh yeah, no, come on, man. You have two beautiful things to share.
The people from Afghanistan do it quicker.
Nah, man, we Afghanis, we speak fast. I think I caught. Thanks for that, Aaron, man. That program certainly has some horsepower, man. So we've got to take a closer look at it. I think the thing I like
Yeah.
most about it, you really can put some money in it and walk away because you don't have to sit there and click the ads every day. And so
Right.
I like that part about it. I mean, I don't have a problem spending 5 minutes clicking ads on Traffic Monsoon and Ford Ad Pays, but being able to put some money in there and let it sit for a little while. So certainly something I'm going to take a look at. But Luigi talked a little bit about Volition. Basically, they're the more I'm following the post in the group, and I don't know if everybody, if all you guys are in the group, you should definitely be in the group. Joel Santiago is the CEO, and they've been posting lots of just proof posts, showing the money people are saving on things like entertainment, food, car services. All of this is through your coupon purchases or whatever you want to call it, your discount purchases through the travel site. The travel, of course, is going to be a big piece. But it's live. I know several of you guys on the webinar tonight are paid up. I know
Yep.
Luigi was waiting for the international to open up. Like Luigi, I think just because they've been they finally got HSBC figured out. HSBC, the bank, is going to be driving their credit wallet on the back end. And I understand that they just figured out some glitches with that, got that fixed, but they've extended the deadline. I think Luigi said March 5th.
Yes.
Yeah, March 5th. And so we've got till March 5th. That's going to lock you in as a founder. And again, there's going to be some additional founder benefits, but one of them is going to be all of that spillover that's supposed to come in. And again, they're talking about two. These are sealed deals. I mean, this isn't something that they're hoping happens, but they've got two top networkers that have, let's just say, teams of 100,000 each that are basically ready to start bringing them in March 5th, and they're just going to start filtering into the matrix, and so they should just start filling over. Now, here's the thing you have to understand: spillover, like Aaron was talking about it. Spillover is it's completely random, and so somebody might have a couple hundred people spill over. I'll give you an example. In iGrow, I had one of my sponsors, really two of them. They had added a new feature in the downline viewer that allowed me to see how many people were under somebody in the matrix. And so I logged in that day that they told us about that feature, and I noticed that I had two people that I sponsored. One of them had 950 paying members in their downline or in their matrix, 950 active paying members. And this person, it was his wife's account that he had signed up, and his wife wasn't getting any of that money. That's $2 a person. That's $1,800 they were leaving on the table because his wife didn't have 5 personal sponsors. In order to unlock that 9 levels of the matrix in that program, you had to have 5 personal sponsors. And so I called this gentleman and showed him what he was leaving on the table. He said, give me 24 hours, I'll have 5 personals signed up. And so within 24 hours, he signed up 5 people under his wife, and the check he got next month was like $900, and that was all from spillover. All of that work came from me. I had 2,000 paying associates at one time in that business, and so I run out of. They just basically filter under. So it's completely random. Somebody on here might have thousands of people under them. Somebody might have hundreds. But again, it's $35 a month, and so on top of the fact that we're going to get some really good deals and some discounts and save some money on everyday things that we're shopping on, I think there's some long-term opportunity there. And so that's the travel one. Again, you have until March 5th if you are looking to become a founder. Log in. If you haven't done this yet, just go to volition.com. Go down to the pre-enrollee section. That pre-enrollee section will go away, I believe, once we go officially live. But just go ahead and put your email into the pre-enrollee section and log in, and you'll see on the left-hand bar, I think it says become a member. And just click on that, and you can go through the e-wallet stuff. That's Volition. Voltage Partners. This is really this is the special one, guys. This, I think, is going to be. Let me take that back. I don't think. I truly believe that this is going to be a humongous opportunity, not just for MLM, but for the world. I think we're going to change a lot of lives from creating these apps. What can I say, man? It's been an interesting 3 or 4 weeks. I was approached by a good friend of mine in the industry about 3.5 weeks ago, and he basically called me and said, I've got something. This was his pitch. He said, Justin, I've got something here that I think is really, really big. I mean, life-changing big, but I don't have all the details. And I said, okay. He said, well, here's the deal. I'm flying up to their corporate office. I'm going to spend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sitting down with four of the 4 partners, 4 owners. And, if it's what I think it is, when I get back Monday, I'll share you some details. Are you interested? And I said, well, of course I'm interested. I'm always interested in information. Then I'll make a decision. One of the pet peeves I have in this industry is reaching out and networking with network marketers and saying to a network marketer, hey, there's a really great opportunity I have. I'd like to share with you. And they say, no, I'm not interested. And I say, how the heck can you be interested when you don't even know what the deal is? And so
Right.
If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a network marketer, you're interested in information about deals. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, get the information. If it spends 5 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, and then determine if that product, that opportunity, or that business is for you, because you just might miss out on something that could be potentially huge. And so anyway,
Right.
it's crazy, man. And so he went out, he got the information, he shared it with me Monday night, and I was blown away. In fact, one of my partners who's involved in this, it's Will Cormany, and I basically we got on the phone a few days after that and got on we had almost a 90-minute conference call with the 4 owners, just the 4 of them, us and Vaughn, and they basically just gave us their vision, what they've done with this product, their vision for the product, their future in the product, and they said, what do you guys think? And I think almost in tandem, Will and I said, what's next? Like, what's the next step? We're interested. And so now talks about the urgency that I get from these guys. Within 2 days, we had, so Will had a little challenge in his schedule. So rather than them flying us out to the corporate office, which was their original intent, we all met Will in Atlanta. And so you want to talk about urgency, and you want to talk about showing a commitment level. I mean, these guys never met us before. They flew across the country. I mean, they flew from the northwest corner, which is Seattle, to the southeast corner, which is Georgia. These dudes were on a flight for like 19 hours or something like that with a connection. And then Vaughn flew in from Houston, and so we all met in a Holiday Inn right outside of Atlanta, and we spent pretty much 2 full days in a boardroom going over everything. And I told Luigi this, and I'll tell you guys this. And for those of you that are listening to this on a recording, I've been in the business now. I'm certainly not a veteran. I've been in, just over right around 4 years now, maybe a little bit over 4 years. and I've had a heck of a lot of fun in this industry. Met a lot of great people, and yeah, I made some money. But I've got to say, the two funnest days of my network marketing career to this date were sitting in that conference room with building this business. The first half of the meetings were them telling us the model, them telling us how, listen guys, they were ready to launch this business 3 weeks ago. They had a funding source, they had a software development company, they were ready to go out and get 1,000 idea partners and send them out on the streets in North America, the United States, and just start talking to people and identifying pain points and challenges and coming back with ideas to create apps that solve real-world problems for people. And they were ready to launch. And then they sent a message out. And for me, it's a God thing for me, because if I didn't have a relationship with Vaughn that I have, Vaughn wouldn't have called me and said, hey, man, I couldn't think of anybody better than you and Will to build this business with. I want to bring you guys in at this point. And so we got to sit down and listen to these guys and talk about their vision. Then we got to share with them the network marketing, the horsepower. And still to this day, Gordon is the CEO. And you want to talk about credibility, he's the former CEO of Goodwill. I mean, the guy has managed, huge corporations, lots of money he was involved in charge of. And so you should have seen the word I'm thinking of, he was amazed when we were talking to him about the horsepower behind network marketing. Like, he still doesn't fully comprehend that we're going to take his business from 200 builders to tens of thousands of people repping his product in the next 30 to 60 days. He still doesn't believe it. And that was conservative numbers we gave him. I mean, we're thinking, I said, listen, if the product is as great as you tell us it is, and you give us the marketing resources we need from the right funnels and the right capture pages and the right autoresponders, if you give us the right tools, you will, by the time we launch this thing at the end of April, we'll have 30 or 40,000 people out there signed up for free in the binary, ready to run. And so they were just amazed, man. And so the meetings couldn't have been better. They realized at the end of the meeting they were fully convinced that the network model was the right model to go. And so we got back just a week ago. We've got some really good resources there in the group. We've got that promo video. We're going to have a full webinar. In fact, Will and I just signed off on the script for the webinar this morning. We had some final changes. They're getting a professional voiceover and a professional videographer is going to produce this webinar. That'll be our next resource. And then we've got the bios on the owners. We've also got the bios on the owners. We got that option sheet, which and this is interesting because I shared this opportunity with a couple of people, and they sent me links back of places where you can go get an app built. And I said, okay, you're not telling me anything I don't know. I know that I can go and get an app built from a company right now. I can give them an idea, basic ideas. I could pay them $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and they can give me a pretty simple app. Or I could spend more money. I could spend 30. I could spend 60. I could spend 70. In fact, my friend Aaron, who I just threw in a group, Aaron works for a mobile app development company. He said, Justin, we just built an app for a company to work off of an Apple Watch, and they spent $75,000 on the app. A mobile app, $75,000. And so apps range anywhere from $5,000 to $75,000, but here's the problem. You want to go to one of those companies, and you want to spend $5,000 for them to build your app. Great, now you have your app. What do you do with it? What about the infrastructure? Right? You got to host that app. You got to support that app. What about the marketing? Now you got to get people in front of that app. You can have the best website and the best product in the world, but if you don't get traffic to your website, how much of your product are you actually going to sell? Zero. And so you've got to market your app, and now you got to support it. Now if you have customers that are downloading it, you have to support your customers, and now you have to continue to scale and develop that app. And so getting the app built is the smallest percentage of having an app that makes money. In fact, I found I got a statistic from Tim. I was talking to Tim, who's the chief marketing officer, and I fact checked this just because that's what I do. But depending on who you ask, right now, This is amazing, but depending on who you ask right now, anywhere from 95 to 97% of the apps in the App Store, guess what? They don't make any money. $0. 95 to 97% of the apps in the App Store don't generate any income. And mostly because they don't market it. They spend their 20 grand, they get their app, they get in the App Store, and they don't do any marketing. Clash of Clans is the #1 gaming app in the world right now. #1. In fact, they bring in, on a daily basis, close to $2 million a day. $2 million a day. It's a free app. You don't have to pay to use it. You don't even have to pay to play it. But they're #1 because they crush the marketing. They're all over the web. There's banners everywhere. Their app download is in your Facebook news feed, and so they're spending a bunch of money to get their app download right in your Facebook news feed. So when you click it, it takes you right to Google Play or iOS, depending on what platform you're on. They've even got commercials on the television for Clash of Clans. And so everybody is seeing Clash of Clans, so they're downloading it. See, the thing with Clash of Clans is it's free to play, but you get to certain points where you have to get packs, survival kits, and all of these different things, and if you want to wait, you get the packs for free. But nobody wants to wait. Everybody wants them now. We want that instant gratification, and so people are spending hundreds of dollars to get their packs right now. They're spending that money, from young children to grown adults, $2 million a day. And so what this company is doing is they're allowing you to get those ideas and to bring those ideas back to the company. Just imagine in your back office somewhere a place for you to plug in your idea, and this company is going to do all of the legwork. They're going to do all of the heavy lifting. They're going to check the legality of your app, make sure it's legal, copyright infringements, patent laws. Then they're going to check out the marketability. You know, can we put money to this app, and is it going to start to, you know, pick up some traction? And then thirdly is the usability. And so if we build this app, are the people going to use it? Listen, they're not just trying to build apps. They're trying to build apps that generate money. They're trying to build apps that make money. My friend said to me the other day when I mentioned this to him, he said, "What are you talking about? Apps are free." I said, "No, apps aren't free." I said, "There's free apps, but apps aren't free." "Oh, I never paid for an app." "Okay, I paid for several. In fact, I just bought an app 6 months ago. I saw it in the news feed, and it's an accounting app. It's an accounting app, and so it connects to my bank account. This is pretty slick. It connects to my bank account, and I just have to put all my categories in. And so now when I go to the grocery store, it puts it in a category of food. When I go to Walmart, it puts in shopping. When I use PayPal, it puts it in business. And so it tracks all this. So I just log into this app, and it tells me each month how much money I've spent in each area. Now, when I got that app, it was free. But the free version didn't do what I needed it to do. I upgraded, and I spent $3.99. Well, guess what? 1 million people have spent $3.99 because it's an app that provides value to my life. And so, no, apps aren't free. There are free apps. But the apps that really do stuff, they're not free. And again, you get into those games, you know, Clash of Clans and Angry Birds. Those are all free games, but people are paying because they can't wait for the level advancements, or they want the special weapons, or whatever's going on. And so we're really excited about this. We're mostly excited because here's how we MLMers, here's how we network marketers have typically seen how this works. 2 marketers make a couple $1 million in their business, and they realize they'd like to start their own company. And so they go and they start their own company. They create a binary or some sort of a pay plan, and then they go try to find a product. And then they bring that product in, and they launch a pre-launch product that nobody's ever used, nobody's ever heard of it. We don't know if it works. We don't know nothing about it. That's typically how MLM companies get started. Not this time. These guys are successful business owners. In fact, between the 4 of them, they own several multi-million-dollar businesses. They've got a product that they've been using for 3 years. It's tried, true, it's proven, it's tested, it's built 12 different platforms, some websites, some software, and a couple of apps. And so they've already used this process to build successful apps that generate income. They just now want to take it to the market. They just now want to take it to the public, and they want to do it with us. They want to take marketers to go out and duplicate and share and earn a part of the pie. And so we're really, really excited. And then lastly, this isn't the ground floor, guys. They're sitting in a dirt parking lot looking to build the building. Like, they haven't even built the ground floor yet. They're in the parking lot looking at the land that they're about to develop. And so when you hear marketers, and I hate using that term because it really is so saturated out there, you know, ground floor opportunity, this is beyond that. The ground floor hasn't even been built yet. And so everybody that gets in, and I think we have close to 200 people in the Facebook group that Luigi was talking about, I'm telling you right now, the 200 people in there are builders. There's nobody in there that isn't expecting to go out and get 5 or 10 people signed up the day this goes live. You can do the math. I mean, that's, you know, that's you know, a couple thousand people coming in right out of the gate. So we're excited, man. We don't have the price point yet. That's going to be coming out soon. We're going to have another webinar recorded live recorded webinar hopefully next week. We're going to be starting to get a little bit more resources. We're looking at about the 3rd or 4th week of March for a pre-launch where you can pack people in and position people into the binary. People are literally going to be able to see how many people are under them and a projection of what they could be earning once this goes live to encourage them, hey, when this thing launches, let's go live, let's hit the streets, let's go out and get some great ideas, let's build some apps, let's change the world, and let's all make some money. And on that note, Luigi, I think I covered it all, buddy. What do you think?
Myself, I said, I think absolutely. I wanted to mute myself because I was talking and nobody could hear me. It's been an hour, so we're going to call this off, and we'll stay here to answer some questions. So if there's anybody there right now, you can stay on and we'll answer some questions. What I want to finish with is just this. I want to thank Mary for giving some leads to everybody here on the team. I also want to thank Thomas, who's been making a nice go at it too. Todd, I want to thank Francine for being there also every week. I want to thank everybody on Dream Team Marketing Pros. I also see that there's some people on the live stream, some people probably watching the YouTube channel. So what basically all of this is, if you go to our Dream Team Marketing Pros, you'll see that step 1 is rev shares. You'll see our step 2 is LSN tools. You'll see step 3 is 4 Corners wealth creation. I put another little video there for those who haven't had time to look at the 4 Corners video. You should go take a look at it because it gives you a fast track how you can make money with that. But you know what I've understood, and this is important. It's not just about money. You need a product behind a company. See, like Wealth 4 Corners, the product behind that is it's books on how to spend your money. You know, like on silver, on gold, on real estate. Now, it doesn't mean everybody's going to like that. So you need something that people also like. In Volution, I think that's something that everybody likes. You can get deals on food, on travel, not on food, sorry, on restaurants, travel, boats, rentals. So I think that's a very good product in itself. I've been talking to some people. I really have a good feeling for Volution. This is taking off right now. So get into Volution right now. Don't hesitate. At least get in now before 5 of March, because if there is that massive spillover, you have to be there. Next and not last, we have our voltage set up, step 5. It's already set up. It has a beautiful video about this opportunity. And you can also have the link that brings you directly to that famous group where there's already 200 people in not even a week or two, man.
And let me just share real quick on that.
Yeah.
I just want to say, make sure you since there's no links yet, just track who you're putting in there. You know, as you're driving people to your dream team, and they're going through step 5, remember, you're going to get notified of who they are, and then you just want to make sure, you know, I would just go back and see who's been added to the group and just check and see, and so you know if somebody's been added to the group and they're from your dream team, you can just reach out and say, hey, you know, I just want to just touch base with you, give you a little update. You know, we'll have our links here in the next couple of weeks.
And I was thinking about that, Justin. When it does launch, we're going to all have links, right? And all of us, we're going to have our links. And when we put our link on Dream Team, all the people that are under us are going to have to join through our link anyways, no?
Yep.
So I think in a way it's probably going to, for us on Dream Team, it's going to be easy to follow because those that are going in, they know that they have to sign up under us. Plus, let's say we know that the links are coming out next week. We'll probably start telling people 2 weeks before, listen, everybody, please get ready that in 2 weeks the links are coming on. So do me a favor. Please sign up under the person who invited you to Dream Teams, right?
Sure.
So that's how I see this for us on Dream Teams, you know. Just make it clear to everybody that if you do join Voltage, please go from the person who signed you up in Dream
Of
Team.
course.
That's all.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any issue there.
Not too much. I just saw that Mary just came back. Thank you very much, Mary, for what you're doing for everybody. Yeah, I mean, Mary, she's sending leads to everybody here, so I can't wait to see some feedback, what's happening with that. But thank you very much. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort of everybody here, and I really believe in. I mean, I could see it in Justin. I just want to finish because it's important to say that. I felt in Justin when he saw Voltage Partners, his eyes just became like this big. Okay, so I really think it's amazing. Now, he doesn't get impressed that easily. So let's say we do have something really big in Voltage Partners. But in the meantime, remember that for a lot of us, many people, they still have to make a little bit of money going from point A to point B to be able to go to point C, which is Voltage. And that's where all our little programs are there for. So how about if everybody starts joining all these little programs, even if it's just $5 here, $10 there, $20 there. How about if everybody starts doing that? Forget now putting 500, 1,000. How about if everybody here on Dream Team, let's get in it. Let's all put $10 in for that phase. Let's all put $20 in Beyond Bush. Like Traffic Monsoon, it's not dead, by the way. All your money is safe. I truly believe it. Justin believes it. Yes, it's a little bit of a setback. Even Aaron, okay, he's a Traffic Monsooner. He'll tell you the same thing. He really believes it. Nothing is lost in Traffic Monsoon. That is still the #1 rev share. So in the meantime, how about if we all get into For That Pace and Beyond Bush? Four Corners, let's make a little bit of money. Volution, you have to join that. At least try if you can. And in the meantime, we'll see what happens with Voltage Partners. Thanks, everybody. I'm just going to close this recording off. Thank you, Aaron, for sharing Beyond Bush with us. And yes, I mean, we have to understand it a little bit more, but it gives a little bit of an idea. Thanks a lot. So please send me the PDI. I'll post it on our group so everybody will have access to it. And with that, we're going to close and answer some questions for those who want to ask some questions.